Look at the jewelry you wear. Perhaps it is a gold ring on your finger. Maybe it is a silver necklace around your neck. You see its bright, shining surface. You feel its smooth, cool weight in your hand. This piece of metal is something you value. It might be a gift from someone you love, or a symbol of an important moment in your life. We see beauty and worth in these precious metals. But have you ever stopped to wonder about their true origin? Their story is far older and grander than any human story. It does not begin in a mine. It does not begin in a workshop. It begins in the heart of a dying star billions of years ago. The journey of that gold and silver is an incredible tale. It is a story of cosmic fire and immense creative power. These metals connect you to the vastness of the universe in a very real way. The atoms in your ring were forged in a place of unimaginable energy, an event so powerful it could outshine an entire galaxy. That piece of jewelry you hold is more than just a beautiful object. It is a tiny fragment of a star that lived and died long before our Earth even existed. Its story is a deep one, written across space and time. It is a story that links our small, personal lives to the grand, sweeping drama of the cosmos itself. This connection is not just a poetic idea, it is a scientific fact. So, let's begin this journey. Let's travel back in time, far across the galaxy. Every star you see in the night sky is like a giant factory. It is a huge ball of incredibly hot gas, mostly hydrogen. The star is born from a vast cloud of dust and gas that slowly pulls together because of gravity. As the cloud gets denser and hotter, nuclear fusion begins deep inside its core. This is the engine that powers the star. Fusion is like a continuous, controlled explosion. It takes small, simple atoms like hydrogen and squeezes them together with immense force. They join, forming helium. This releases a tremendous amount of energy we see as the star's light and feel as its heat. A star spends most of its life in this stable phase, calmly turning hydrogen into helium. It is a slow, steady process lasting billions of years. But as the star ages, its fuel starts to change. When hydrogen runs low, the star begins to fuse helium into heavier elements like carbon and oxygen. The star becomes a layered factory, like the layers of an onion. Creation has limits. Massive stars can forge heavier elements all the way up to iron. Iron is very stable. Making elements heavier than iron needs energy instead of releasing it. The factory shuts down. The star has reached the end of its life.
When a massive star's iron core can no longer support itself, gravity wins. In less than a second, it collapses from Earth-size to a ball a few miles across. This sudden, violent collapse creates a powerful shockwave. The shockwave rockets back out, slamming into the star's outer layers. A supernova is triggered. The star tears itself apart, outshining billions of stars in its galaxy. Inside this fury are perfect conditions for making the heaviest elements. A flood of neutrons surges outward. This rapid neutron capture, the R process, happens in the blink of an eye. Atoms capture neutrons faster than they can break down, getting heavier and heavier very quickly. In this chaotic environment, atoms of silver, platinum, uranium, and gold are born. They're forged in the fire of the star's final breath. After the supernova explosion fades, its legacy is scattered far and wide. Newly created atoms of gold, silver, and other heavy elements are flung into interstellar space. They travel for millions of years, mixing with vast clouds of gas and dust. This enriched material is a cosmic seed bank.
Over immense time, gravity gathers these clouds. New stars and solar systems begin to form. God created, and the system He placed us in is an infinite creation. It held hydrogen and helium, and traces of carbon, oxygen, iron, and tiny specks of gold and silver. As Earth formed, heavy elements sank toward the center. Most gold is locked far beneath our feet. But not all of it sank. Over billions of years, volcanism and hot water moved some metals back toward the surface. Humanity found them in rivers and rock, learned to mine, melt, and shape them. We prized their beautiful shine, resistance to rust, and their rarity. We turned ancient stardust into coins, crowns, and jewelry. So, the next time you hold gold or silver, feel its story. It did not begin on Earth. It was born in a cataclysm billions of years ago and light years away, from a star that lived, forged, and died. Those atoms crossed the galaxy, joined our solar cloud, were buried, and rose again to reach your hands. The carbon in us, the oxygen we breathe, the gold we treasure, all forged in stars. We are, quite literally, stardust. You are holding a piece of the universe, a small and shining piece of forever. Thanks for watching. Join us for more space adventures.